a stupid 9 to 5 that I hate. My boss punches me in the face every morning. Vliggity vlog. Vliggity vlog. All right, check it out, guys. Today I'm going to talk about something that I discovered yesterday. Really amazing discovery, if I can say so myself, which I just did, so I can. There's an underlying assumption that I had deep inside my psyche about how life works, and it's influenced all my content up to this point. And I came to the realization that it was a false and unhelpful representation of reality and how things work. And I came up with a better one. So, without further ado, here we go. Most of my life, I've chosen passion over obligation. And I saw this choice as if I was going down a road in a path in the woods. Like I was going down a path in the woods and it forked. And it's like, am I going to choose passion or am I going to choose obligation? I can't choose the wrong one. I've got to make sure I choose passion. And so if I had a choice in front of me and it's like, I don't know, take a job or continue chugging it out on the grind for my photography business. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to continue chugging it out, even if I would have gotten to a fulfilling photography business that makes money faster by taking a job temporarily. I would have been like, no, that's obligation. I'm going to choose passion. And there are a lot of moments in my life where I could have taken a temporary sacrifice in exchange for long-term freedom and passion, but I saw each choice as if I was going down a path, and on one path was a stupid 9 to 5 that I hate. My boss punches me in the face every morning, and then he says, go in your fucking seat and do the fucking work, and if you don't, I'm going to punch you in the face again, and then I have to have that job. And the other path was I wake up and I get out of bed, and I have my tap dancing shoes right there, and I tap dance downstairs, and the music starts playing, and the mariachi bands gather around me while I tap dance down the block, and birds are tweeting, and butterflies are flapping their wings all around me in a huge halo of butterflies. Double rainbows in the sky, and it's all amazing. Twinkling sunshine, rays of sunshine all around me. While the serenade the live band plays around me. It's a huge musical life where everything's amazing. And so I saw life as those two paths. Every single moment was a choice between one path and the other. And I realized yesterday that is completely false and unhelpful. And I found a better way to look at life. Instead of every single moment where one choice goes down a slippery slope to the worst life possible of obligation and a sense of helplessness and feeling trapped, and the other choice goes down to the best life possible, just kind of a slippery slope, we're always where we're at. We can't change where we're at in this moment. We can change where we're going to be in the next moment with the choices we make now, but we can't ever change where we're at now because we're here. Like, I can't change the fact that I'm here sitting in this chair talking to you guys, but I can go ahead and press the stop button, and then in the next moment I won't be, but I can't change the fact that right now, the moment that I'm perceiving it, that's the case, right? So, but in the next moment I can improve it. I can improve where I'm going to be, but I have no choice of where I am. So I did a video about life as a series of states, which is one true and useful aspect to look at. Excuse me. But life is also a series of small improvements towards an ideal. And so instead of two paths, I like to think of, and I talk about this a lot, is choose your goal. Make sure you choose your goal. This is one of my highest values called self-authoring. And self-authoring, this is what the solution I came up with yesterday. Self-authoring is the value of choosing your end goal, of making sure you're working towards an end goal, an ideal for yourself that you've chosen for yourself, right? Because so many of us at least a portion of our ideal life, we let others define for us. Say, having a perfect secure job. Now, if you want a perfect secure job and you've chosen that for yourself, awesome. Make that your ideal, work for it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to work in a job that you love, that pays you well, you love your bosses, and they support you, right? And you grow in that company. That's awesome. That's great. But if you choose a job because you haven't put much thought into it and you kind of by default pick what other people want for you, what the hell is that? And pick what other people want for you, then I would encourage you to think deeper about what exactly you want and question yourself about what you really want. And not choose something because other people want you to choose it, because then you'll get there and you'll be unfulfilled and you'll wonder why. You want to choose it because it will make you feel fulfilled. Your happiness is the goal. Your satisfaction in life is the goal. And I think satisfaction is a better word, because you're still going to be sad some days, even when you have the perfect life. Like, I think the satisfaction of your needs is a better way to phrase it, because you're going to have bad days no matter what's going on. So self-authoring is making sure you've chosen that end goal for yourself, right? That end goal is yours. It's all yours. So that's the answer to the alternative. That's the alternative answer to this view of life being always a choice between two paths that go in completely opposite directions. No, you're here, and everything you do might get you closer to that goal you've chosen for yourself. And if it does, do it. And sometimes that choice might be a small sacrifice. It might be like, say, like you're here and there's a big old rock here, and you have to go around that rock, right? And here's the perfect life, here's the worst life, right? And there's like a big old rock here. Well, you might have to go a little bit towards the imperfect life to get around that rock. And an example of that is something that I'm starting to do, is I'm starting to train myself for a tech job, because I've found that YouTube's not making money for me right now, which is okay, because this is a long-term game and I'm not really trying to monetize it because I'm focusing on making money in immediate ways. I'm just trying to give value right now. And Uber is the main way I make money. That it pays the bills, but I have to work a lot of hours and I can't scale it up. Like there's a ceiling about how much I can make. I can trade my time, I can optimize my time to a certain extent, but there's a ceiling to how much I can make with Uber. And then with my photography business right now, I'm putting myself out there, I'm taking photos and getting some clients, but it's still hard for me to get and maintain that, because at this point, it's a struggle to get clients in. That's just because it's new. It's not because I'm a bad photographer. I know I'm a good photographer. A lot of people tell me, a lot of professionals tell me I'm a good photographer, but it's just how it works with a new business is that you struggle to get a consistent flow of clients. That's the first problem and the first obstacle you overcome. And then once you've overcome that, you can scale a lot easier. Right now, I'm still trying to get my consistent flow of clients. So I can't rely on photography to get me my money. I can rely on Uber, but it takes way too much time out of my day. And there's other issues, because what if I get into an accident? Oh, then I'm screwed, right? So I have to replace Uber with a tech job, because then I can work from my laptop and I can make enough money to pay all my bills and put money away, and then I can focus on photography and YouTube on the side, right? So, but temporarily I will be sacrificing a lot of my freedom and a lot of my time. So I'm going a little bit towards my worst life in a way, because I don't like the idea of having a job, right? So I'm going a little bit towards my worst life because I'm sacrificing my freedom and my time in order to go around that obstacle, which is, how do I get over the lack of money and have an abundance of money, right? So I'm kind of going that way, right? It's not like I'm going down two paths, and if I take a job, then I'm going towards the shitty life I don't want, and if I don't take a job and just grind it out with photography, I'm going towards the amazing life. Well, no, actually, if I take a job right now, then it's better long term. It's better for me. I get more, like, besides the character that I get and the ability to make temporary sacrifices for long-term gain, which is an amazing skill to have, I also solve my lack of money issue, sorry. I also solve my lack of money issue, and I have an abundance of money. So it's a no-brainer for me to do that for me, because I also do enjoy solving problems. So I convinced myself, long story, like I don't need to go into it, but I'll probably do a video about that actually. I convinced myself I didn't like coding because of some bad experiences in the industry, but I realized that it wasn't coding that was the problem. It was the particular bosses that I had and their relationship with me that was a problem. And once I blamed it on the person responsible rather than the industry as a whole, I realized that it makes a lot of sense for me to get a coding job. So that's something I'm going into now. I wanted to explain this whole idea, this whole concept, because yesterday oh my God, it was so freeing when I realized this. It's like, it took the intensity off of every single decision I made. It took a lot of pressure out from under me, and it helped me realize a more clear metric to decide what to do every moment in my life. Does it long term get me closer to my ideal life? Okay, cool. Do it. Do it. Do it. Just do it. So I hope this helped you out. Subscribe if you like. If you like my energetic personality and want to get more passion in your life, want to unchain your passion and live life on your own terms. Goodbye.